So the next page talks about your big dream. You need to dream big. I say this all the time, your goals should scare you. They should push you out of your comfort zone. They need to be something that's so completely audacious and ridiculous that you wake up in the morning with a pit in your stomach. I know they are for me. And I'll share my goals later on. I'll kind of walk you through year by year what I did and how I got where I am. I'm pretty much terrified of my goals, but I've been able to get very far with following this format. Fear is a liar. That's an amazing quote from Jess Boswell. Raise your hand, Jess. Thank you. One of our presenters. Don't believe fear. You can do a lot more than you think you can. You need to start with a really big mindset. And I have kind of a short story here to talk about mindset. There's a really, really good documentary that I happened to catch like last week as I was writing this. It's on Netflix right now. It's called 14 Peaks. It's the story of this man, Nims Purja. He's a Nepalese mountaineer. I don't know if anybody saw it. Danielle, I see you nodding your head. It's on your you gotta watch this, like tonight. It's amazing. So this guy Nims, he's a Nepalese mountain climber. He's an amazing story. Grew up with very, very humble beginnings, spent some time in the military, actually in the British military, has training at the highest level in survival and mountaineering and climbing. And he says, I want to break the world record for climbing the 14 peaks that are 8,000 meters or taller in the world. So 8,000 meters is like 24,000 feet in United States speak. And that's just absolutely incredible. So we're talking about like Everest, K2, and like 12 others that I don't even know the names of. But they walk through his journey and his plan and how he set about climbing these mountains and setting this record. So he broke it up into 3 different phases, and they happen to be organized by geography, where the mountains were. That makes a lot of sense. Well, Nims pulled off something that is like absolutely amazing. He smashed the goal. The prior goal setter had scaled all 14 mountains in 7 years and 10 months. Okay, 7 years and 10 months. And Nims did it in 6 months and 6 days. Yeah. And he would have done it in under 6 months if it weren't for a delay that was completely out of his control. I won't spoil that, but we'll just say it had to do with a government. And it was something that was like literally completely out of his control. But 6 months and 6 days, he was literally running up and down mountainsides. You know what? He had a team, right? He had a team of Sherpas with him, people that could guide him and knew the way. So while this whole story was about Nims and about his goal, which he entitled Project Possible, he kept referring back to his team and what they were able to do together. He always gave credit to those guys. And I have nothing but respect for that mindset and kind of that outlook on how to get your goals done. So I want you to get into a Project Possible mindset. Now, I don't know, Keith Steele, if you're going to set a goal of scaling 14 mountains in 5 months and 6 days. I will not. I have a hard time getting to the gym consistently. But I have some really, really like stupidly big goals. And I just have no reason to believe that they're impossible because I've got support, I've got a great system, I've got a good plan to follow. So get into a Project Possible mindset.